Alright guys, we're back at it. Madden escapades right here, trying to show you some quick plays from the Arizona Cardinals offensive playbook. Let's go over some basic stuff. We are gonna go into the gun snug set, and I'm gonna show you, we're gonna pick this mesh play. I'm gonna tell you why right now. I'm gonna press X, and I'm just gonna go random for now. My goal is to make X do a streak, okay? And notice that my receivers on the right, there's 3. This is very important for a cover 3, cover 4, even a cover 2 to beat. My circle receiver is gonna run the streak for the deep blue, and it's just gonna leave this guy wide open right there, okay? This will work against man too. X is my main target, okay? But if it's man, you could hit X, and if you don't feel comfortable, you could always just check down to box. If nothing's open, just check down the box always. Make sure when you call plays that you have a man and a zone beater, okay? And it's very important that you have this R1 hitting the flat, because that's gonna be the light blue. Anything light blue is gonna hit. Okay, this is man right here. In order to beat the cover 3, you have to have that. You have to have 3 receivers on one side to beat these zones in this Madden. So this is the last time I'm running it. See how, if you notice, you can rewind it later, but it was essential that the R1 goes in the flat and the light blue is being covered. So let's call a new play now. We are going to we'll go over the same formation real quick. And I'm gonna look at the zona post at the very bottom. Actually, I'm gonna go to zona seams in the same formation. I like to run 2 plays at least in one formation. We're gonna do random. So there's only two reads from this play. We're gonna look at box. If it's man, we're gonna hit box, but when we throw it to him, we're gonna hit down on the left analog stick. If it's a zone like a cover 2, we are just gonna hit the X seam. And lastly, I'm gonna hot route R1 to do a curl, because that is our check down if all else fails. So let's see what we got. We got a zone. I'm just gonna go check down. Okay, I'm gonna run a play 3 times and try to run through this playbook as fast as I can, because I got a lot of material to get through. We got a potential man. No, it was actually a zone. Okay, one more time. Make sure you got that check down. You have the hot route. I want the play to look like this. It's not man, it looks like a zone. I'm just gonna get greedy. There we go, right there. Boom. So those are the 2 plays out of this formation. You can try to incorporate the sweep on this. I'm not gonna talk too much about it. You need to find your own run plays on this for this formation. Next, let's go to, this is something I made up personally. I like to go into the spread shotgun, and if we look at receiver 4, I'm actually gonna substitute it for the tight end. That's why I'm gonna use the Patriots for today. The reason being is because I have routes to run and a play to run. I'm gonna run the inside zone. Check this out real quick. When we're running this play, we're gonna motion the tight end receiver 4 right about there. We're running. That one didn't work too hot. But usually this motion is just an extra lead blocker. Look at how he goes to the end right there. And we're just gonna go. We're going. Get that 10. Alright, let's try this one more time. Make sure you motion the guy and hit it around the right tackle right there. Look at, boom. That's exactly what I am there. Perfect. Okay, I like that run play. Keep that run play in the pocketbook. All right, let's go in the same formation, and let's incorporate a pass this time. So check this out. We got the quick slot out. I'm gonna press box. Make a mental note of what that looks like. This is what the play looks like. Okay, That would be perfect if it was man, but if it's cover 3 or cover 4, the light blue is going to pick up the X route. So I'm going to hot route this into the running back into do a swing pass, and this is what's going to draw the light blue. So let's hike it. This looks like, that's a tough one. That's a tough coverage to read. Let's try this one more time, or actually 2 more times. We're just gonna hit the swing. Oh, let's try this again. We should hit this. It was man too. That's 1 successful time. I'm gonna try this one more time. This one's a little harder to read because it's not a, this is man right here, so you can just hit it on that. You're gonna have to mess with that one a little bit because I need to just get through this playbook. The next one is, you're gonna do the vertical 4. Okay, this is what it looks like. I'm hot routing my receiver 2 to do a slant because that's for man. If it's a cover 3, I'm gonna hit triangle, and check down is R1. He's a man beater, zone beater, everything. So check down. I should have went to triangle, but let's try this again. This looks like man, but I could have hit box on that one. Let's do this one more time. I'll just be more aggressive. I'm gonna hit triangle. That's the reason why you want to hit triangle on a cover 3 or cover 4 potentially, because who's covering him? The light blue most likely. So let's do this read. It's a zone. It's a cover 4 actually. All right. So that's that. I'm talking fast because I only have a certain amount of time on this playbook. So lastly, I want to incorporate the HB slip screen. This is to disguise your run. If they're starting to commit to the run because it's working so well, I'm calling this play. I'm going to still motion Gronk to make them think that, and then hopefully I just hit them right there. So they think it's going to be a run and they might even commit. Let's hope you've been running all day on them, and then just hit them with, oh, I didn't even do it, but we're just gonna, there we go. All right, let's do this one more time. This is pretty self-explanatory. Let's kick, motion Gronk, hike right there. He thinks it's a run. We're kicking out right there. And let's score some points, yeah? All right, that's it for that formation. Let's do these. This is my favorite play. I kind of like making my own play. So we're doing triangle. It's the DBL ins, and you only have to make 1 hot route for it. And we're hot routing circle. I'm not doing a regular streak. I'm actually doing the analog up streak. So notice it's not straight. If it's cover 2, I'm hitting box. If it's man, I'm hitting X. If it's cover 3 or 4, I'm hitting circle. Let me show you. This looks like man. Oh, X is wide open. I just need a little bit more time though. So you got to be able to read it. This is a cover 3. When I pass it, I'm holding the right analog. To the right, I'm throwing a bullet. Okay? When he throws the bullet, you're gonna aggressive catch it. You might not even have to aggressive catch it. This is man. Oh, nice CPU pick. If I would have waited a little longer, it would have been gone. So this is man again. Let's wait. There we go. That's why it's actually a really good play. I'm gonna run it one more time. This is, if you run this online, especially against some noobs, they can't stop it. This is a cover 4, but I'll just throw the outside right there. That's why you want good receivers on the outside. And I'm gonna hit box this time. Oh, I'm gonna try it. No, I can't. He's covered. I'm gonna do one more time. Hopefully the CPU hits cover 2. Oh, we'll just do it anyway. There we go. You want to really throw it if it's a cover 2 in between those safeties right when he makes the break. And that's pretty much it. This is the last time I run this play. This is a cover 2, but There we go. Just floated it right above the middle linebacker. Don't be scared of him. And one more time for the streak guy, because when you bullet it, you got to really hit that outside for him to box out that defender, okay? In the same formation, don't shy away from this fullback inside. It's actually the tight end running, not the fullback. And then also incorporate that HB slip screen. I'm not going to run them because they're pretty self-explanatory. The only one I have is the slot curl. I'm going to pick it real quick. Let's run through it. It should look like this. I did a hot route with blunt. So the only read is if it's man, you're going to kick it to LaFell. If it's not, I mean, you can kick it to the check down or circle. So let's do this one more time. This is not man. Now I'm going to kick it to this one. I hope they pick man so I could show you what to do. This is man. Kick down right there. Boom. Perfect. Make sure when you throw the pass, you're pressing down on the analog with the left analog as you're holding a bullet pass. Next formation. We're doing wide trips weak. We're doing corner strike right there. It's X. This is a money play because box is for your man and circle is for the zone, but you need a hot route Edelman, your receiver 3, into the streak, because we talked about that flat is going to cover the flat zone, the Edelman's going to cover the deep zone, and LaFell should be wide open. But since this is man, we're going to do that. C routes are perfect for man in future reference, so I'm going to run this play 2 more times. Let's do the hot route. Not even going to look. It is still man. When I'm throwing it on the break, and I'm holding the left analog stick to the outside, so you can work that on your own. This is still man. Oh, it's a zone. So the flat is open, but we're gonna get greedy. He wasn't even open on that one. I want a zone. Nope. One more time, because I really want to emphasize that zone. This might be it. This is it right here. Okay, he's open. He was open if you noticed. That's when you want to hit it, right when he goes on the break. And that's perfect for third downs. I mean, it's hard to stop that play, especially when that particular play is perfect for man and zone. It's hard to stop. And then you have the basic 4 verticals on here. I'm not gonna get into too much detail, but I'm doing a flat with Edelman hot route, and pretty much I could check down to triangles always open for yards regardless if it's man or zone. The main read on this one is you're checking for R1. I'm looking for, oh, this is man, so I'm just gonna hit. I could have hit Gronk 2. Man, you want to hit receiver 3 or the tight end, but I'm really looking at right here. R1, you want to, that's the main target right there. You want him to really get in that cover 3 zone or cover 4 right here. Watch. Oh, that time that defender followed him pretty far. Usually he's not to his hip like that, but you know what to do. Same formation with the spread. We are going to the Y corner triangle. I'm doing 2 hot routes. LaFell, I'm going to have him do that streak. And then Dobson, I'm having him do a zigzag or a flat. Like I said, I could hit. If I'd have waited, the safety would have went down to R1. Let's do this. Look it. Oh, I forgot to actually hot route Dobson. That was perfect for that play. This is perfect for man and zone. Watch, this is man. Burn man. I'll do it one more because I messed up on another one. Okay, here we go. This is zone. Beat that zone. Right there. Money. On to the next one. If you want to beat cover 3 or cover 4, you have to have 4 routes on one side. You need a streak, a flat, and then a C route.